remember this book that we read the other day?
Yeah.
The Little Red Hen.
Yeah.
Do you guys like it?
Yeah, it was
good. Okay, good. So as we're reading this book today, I'm going to show you guys a strategy that good readers do when they read books. And when good readers come across a word that they're not quite sure about, they stretch the word out sound by sound, and then they put it back together. Okay, so we're going to try this strategy today. So I'm going to start off with an example. So this morning when I was getting ready for school, one of the things I did was brush my hair. And as I was brushing my hair, I realized that the word brushed is really hard to sound out. You guys think so?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you guys help me sound the word brushed out. So I want you guys to start at the beginning of the word. So what letter is that?
B.
B. Okay. So what letter is that? Becca, do you know?
R.
R. Okay, so what letter do you guys think that is?
U.
U. Very good. Okay, so let's start from the beginning again. Shh. That's a tricky sound. Shh. Does anybody know what two letters make that sound? Shh. Anybody know?
S.
S is one of them. Okay. You know that second letter?
Is it a C?
Not a C. Brush. What do you think, Beck? H. Yeah, very good. Okay, so we have brush, and then we have just the ending of the word, brushed. Brushed. What two letters make up the ending of that word? Does anybody know? It's tricky English language, because it sounds like a T, right? Brushed, but it's not a T. Two letters do you guys think it is? Have any idea?
A D.
A D is one of them. That's the very last letter. Very good, Becca, but there's one letter in between that we're missing. It's kind of a silent letter. Brush.
E.
Very good, Sam. Okay, so we're going to start from the beginning and sound it out now that we have all the letters. So brush. Brushed. Very good. Okay, so you guys are already masters at that strategy, but we're going to use that strategy as we read The Little Red Hen. Okay, so The Little Red Hen. Once upon a time, there was a little red hen who shared her tiny cottage with a goose, a cat, and a dog. The goose was a gossip. She chatted with the... That's a tricky word, isn't it? You guys want to help me sound that word out?
Sure.
I'll bring it closer so you can see. Starts with an N, so ne. How about that E? Ne. There's the I, so let's start from the beginning again. Ne. And then this is the tricky part, because just like the E was silent, the H is silent in it too, and so is the G. So neighbors. Neighbors. Awesome. Okay, so I'll start from the beginning of the sentence. She chatted with the neighbors all day long. The cat was very vain. She brushed her fur, straightened her whiskers, and polished her claws all day long. So whenever you guys come across a word that you think is difficult to sound out, I want you guys to raise your hand and we'll stop and stretch out the word. Okay, so is there any words so far you want to stretch out? Yeah, Becca.
Straightened.
Straightened. Okay, so let's start from the beginning of that. That is a tricky word. So, straight. There's that GH sound again. Straightened. 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 Very good. Okay, straightened her whiskers and polished her claws all day long. The dog was always sleepy. He napped on the front porch swing all day long. The little red hen ended up doing all of the work around the house. She cooked, she cleaned, she washed the clothes, and took out the trash. She mowed the lawn and raked the leaves. She even did all of the shopping. One morning on her way to market, the little red hen found a few grains of wheat. She put them in the pocket of her apron. When she got home, she asked her friends, "Who will plant these grains of wheat?" "Not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. "Then I will plant them myself," said the little red hen, and she did. When the grains of wheat began to sprout, the little red hen cried, "Look, the wheat I planted is coming up. Who will help me take care of it this summer?" "Not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. "Then I will take care of it myself," said the little red hen, and she did. All summer long she cared for the growing wheat. She made sure that it got enough water, and she hoed the weeds out carefully between each row. By the end of summer, the wheat had grown tall, and when it turned from green to gold, she asked her friends, "Who will help me cut and thresh this wheat?" "Not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. "Then I will cut and thresh it myself," said the little red hen, and she did. When all of the wheat had been cut and threshed, the little red hen scooped the wheat into a... That's another tricky word, isn't it? Wheelbarrow. Can you guys sound that out with me? Wheelbarrow. Very good. Okay. Wheelbarrow, and said, "This wheat must be ground into flour. Who will help me take it to the mill?" "Not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. Yes, Sam? You have a word that's tricky? Thresh?
Yeah.
Okay, so had been cut and threshed. So let's start from the beginning. Do you know that sound that the TH together makes? The. Okay, very good. So that's the first sound in the word. So threshed. So there's the SH again. Threshed. Very good. That's a good one to point out. Okay. "Then I will take it myself," said the little red hen, and she did. The miller ground the wheat into flour and put it into a bag for the little red hen. Then, all by herself, she pushed the bag home in the wheelbarrow. One cool fall morning, not many days later, the red hen got up early and said, "Today would be a perfect day to bake some bread. Who will help me bake a loaf of bread with the flour I brought home from the mill?" "Not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. "Then I will take the bread myself," said the little red hen, and she did. She mixed the flour with milk and eggs and butter and salt. She kneaded the dough and shaped it into a nice plump loaf. Then she put the loaf in the oven and watched it as it baked.
How do you say that word?
Kneaded? Okay, this one I actually want you guys to turn to someone around you and see if you can sound that word out together so you can help each other out. So use your partner. I'll put my finger on the word. See if you guys can sound it out together.
Needed.
Needed. Very good. You guys can help each other out. Okay. The smell of the baking bread soon filled the air. It smelled so delicious that the goose stopped chatting, the cat stopped brushing, and the dog stopped napping. One by one they came into the kitchen. When the little red hen took the freshly baked loaf of bread out of the oven, she said, "Who will help me eat this bread?" "Oh, I will," said the goose. "And I will," said the cat. "And I will," said the dog. "You will," said the little red hen, "who planted the wheat and took care of it?" "I did." "Who cut the wheat? Who threshed it and took it to the mill?" "I did." "Who brought the flour home and baked this loaf of bread?" "I did. I did it all by myself. Now I am going to eat it all by myself." And that is exactly what she did. Yes?
What is that word?
Exactly. Okay. Let's sound it out together then, one last time. Exactly. Exactly. Very good. Okay. So I want you guys to use this strategy that we used today during your independent time today when we read independently. Okay, so whoever is quietest, I'm going to send back to their desks first, and we're going to start independent reading. And I want you guys to remember the stretching out strategy as you're reading today. Okay, so Becca, you've been so quiet over there. You can go ahead and get up and get your book to read.